Yo, ever since the time the revelation of the seven Shichibukai, the beginning of Zou, the arrival of the destroyed pirates, the Ming tribe and everything, there was one question that was really, just bumbling on in my head. Something that is not only bumbling on in my head, but also in every single One Piece fan around the world. And that is the seventh Shichibukai himself, Edward Weeble, and I quote, self-proclaimed Whitebeard Jr., former bounty 480 million berries, Oka Shichibukai, and of course, as the character design, he's a big fat joke. But about his bounty, he is a big massive rat. Or like Kizaru said, it looks like having Edward Weeble in the Shichibukai, it looks like having the younger version of Edward Newgate. And of course, Edward Weeble is accompanied with his little fucking dwarf old granny, Miss Bucky. And I quote, is self-proclaimed Whitebeard's lover, and Edward Weeble's mother. But the question really, there are two questions recalling about this discussion of One Piece. Is Edward Weeble really Whitebeard's son? And is that old granny Miss Bucky Whitebeard's lover? Because I don't actually remember how really Whitebeard is, how much taller he is and everything. But but everybody knows how much he's big and everything, and Miss Bucky, just so small and everything. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. No. His dick is too much bigger than her vagina, and her vagina will be just pop out, explode. How much the size of it? No, seriously now. The main discussion here is Edward Weeble really his son? Which I can tell you right now. Fuck it, no, hell no, he is not. Everybody knows, Whitebeard, his character, and his goal, and thinking, and everything, and the only thing Whitebeard I really respected is that since his youth, he wanted something that he never could have it, even since he was a little child, and that is a family. So he decided every single member who joined his crew will be like a family to him, like a son to him. Whitebeard for them will be like a father. And Marco, Vista, Tatch, Ace, everyone will be, they were like sons to him. That, and of course, naturally, connected, with his alliance, all the captains, like Megai, Doma, Dharma, the Calvin brothers, Squarto, Bizarre, Islavan, Whitey Bay, Jinbei, and all the other captains, you know what I mean. Those, for Whitebeard, are the real family. Not this big fat joke Edward Weeble. Because I have to tell you, since the first time I saw him and Miss Bucky in the way how she controlled him and everything, everybody knows that Ichiro used Dragon Ball as an inspiration because first of all he likes Dragon Ball and he had a real big respect for Toriyama, and of course so he took the inspiration of Dragon Ball to create something new. It appears like at the beginning Majin Buu Saga, this in One Piece after the revelation of Edward Weeble is like Majin Buu Saga. Because this Edward Weeble guy, and accompanied with Miss Bucky, he looks like the same shit, like the relationship between Majin Buu and Bobby D. The same shit. The question even big is she really is his mother? Because for now, how I see it, he's so dumb. Like for example, Majin Buu was at the beginning before he mutinated against Bobby D and of course cut off his head. With just one fist strike of his and everything. So. Then also, after seeing a few times, after remembering Majin Buu Saga and of course the fate of Bobby D, that's how I believe the same thing will happen with Edward Weeble. For now, she's gonna control him like a puppet. She's gonna control him like a puppet, just going hunt down, the other Whitebeard pirates, strike them down, crush them and everything, because she tries to tell him that Edward Weeble, he's the only son, legitimate son of Whitebeard, and the other ones are the fake sons. They don't deserve to be called sons because they're not. Because everybody knows, the motto of the Whitebeard Pirates. Every single member of his crew, alliance, those are the real sons of Whitebeard. But of course, Edward Weeble, after being brainwashed by Miss Bucking, of course, for him, that's not the same crap. Cut that crap. I'm Edward Weeble, the right, legitimate son of Whitebeard. Yeah, my legitimate son, my ass. Think about it. if this is going to be like Majin Buu Saga, then you can assume that sometime in the future, Edward Weeble, is gonna realize how a big pain in the ass Miss Bucking was, and when that time comes, it's bye-bye Miss Bucking. He's gonna kick her ass, and finally became free, and then become a real bigger, massive threat. He will not care about the warrior pirates. What we really think was he's gonna care about is only one simple thing: trying to strike down Blackbeard. Marshal D. Teach, Kurohige, that Blackbeard, Kurohige, Marshal D. Teach. That's the one character we're talking about. The one who is really responsible for not only Whitebeard's death, but also the Ace's capture, the Marineford War, everything. He was responsible for everything. He planned this all day long, one step by another. But that's another thing. That's another story. So the main thing is, is Edward Weeble really motherfucking legitimate son of Whitebeard? I repeat again, hell no, because everybody knows, like in the flashback of Whitebeard and everything, everybody knows that the only thing that Whitebeard ever wanted since he was a child, he wanted the family. Like I said before, every single member of his crew, he was like a member of the family to him. Because, for my opinion, he wasn't that kind of man, to just being around with some kind of, being around with some girl, then having sex with her, or we should say one night stand and everything. And of course, after 6 or 12 months, whatever, there you have a son. And of course, like he will never care. Like he will go with his crew and fuck his real son and everything. No, that's not the same guy we're talking about. If Edward Newgate really had a wife and a son, he will keep them with him, with his crew. Not just, let him buy in somewhere island, just go away, get away from them, just to be safe. No. Edward Newgate is not the type of guy. He's tough, he's wise, he's ambitious, and he's really good-hearted. Even if all battles he ever had, he never showed, his positive side of his soul. Or should I say, his soft side. He never showed it. The only time we ever saw that he showed it was the time, when he cried, when Ace died. But that's another, like I said, but that's another thing. So there is no way that Edward Weeble is his son. There is no way. Maybe, it's One Piece. Everything is possible. I know that. Everybody knows that. But the only way how he can have his son, this Edward Weeble guy, the only reason is if he really get drunk. He get drunk, and then he met this Miss Bucky for a mistake, and of course then what happens next. That's what happened next. That's one of the possibilities. I don't know if he really had a one-night stand, or he getting drunk and trying to have sex with this little Miss Bucky. If in fact just showing the picture, showing the picture. The picture, the big size of these, what I meant, and her, what I meant. Her vagina will just get a real mother of a blowout. How much big is Whitebeard? You know what I meant. That's what I meant. So, everything is possible. Maybe we're gonna get a little more revelation about Edward Weeble, in the future and everything. A little bit, about his past, the flashback, a few flashback and everything. Because, from my opinion, how I see, even when I wrote the chapter, read the chapter, I thought, and I always will fall like that. Miss Bucking brainwashed him, and I don't even believe that she is Edward Weeble's mother. I don't believe that. Because if it's gonna be like the relationship between Majin Buu and Babidi, then everyone can assume that Miss Bucking is not gonna be the mother of Edward Weeble. She's gonna try only to use them just to get Edward Newgate's fortune, which everybody knows that Whitebeard was never interested in treasures. Everybody knows that. So she will find only one thing. Nothing. Because the only treasure very special to him was his crew. That he called them their sons and daughters. His family. The warrior pirates was his true family. And that is the most precious possession he ever had. He doesn't have jewels, he doesn't have diamonds, he doesn't have gold. So Edward Weeble, he's on the same, Miss Bucking and Edward Weeble are on the same boat without a paddle. They're gonna find nothing. So, I'm talking about a little bit more about, is he really his son? There's a lot of chances in One Piece, because in One Piece everything is possible, like I said before, everything is possible. But, really about his son and everything, I don't see him, because, let me tell you something, when I first saw his design, it reminded me a lot, with the relationship with Miss Bucking, reminded me a lot of Majin Buu. But his character, and the way how he talked, reminded me a lot of Obelix. Yes, Asterix friend, you know, in the Uderzo and Goscinny's comic book series. Yes, that Obelix. Remind me a lot of these two characters. Remind me a lot of his personality, his action, in the way how he talked, his crying, the relationship with Miss Bucky. Remind me a lot of Majin Buu and Obelix. Think about it, because for me, remind me of that. For all of you, I know. So that's one. So that's one thing that I really settled. So let's go again. So if he really is his son, if he like I repeat again, for what I think it is, if Edward Weeble was his real son, then you know Whitebeard will never leave him on an island or somewhere, I don't know where, God knows where. He will took him on his crew and be with him all this time. So that's one of the proofs that Edward Weeble cannot be Whitebeard's son. The only way he can have a son if he was drunk or he went one night stand and he forgot to wear a condom, a fucking condom. Even if that time, you know, condoms didn't exist. Or whatever. Wait, no, it existed. Crocodile skin. Yeah, we're right. Sorry, I love a joke. I will joke aside and everything. But seriously now, for my opinion, I mean, I don't know really anything much more to say. The only thing I predict is that we're gonna find a little bit more about Edward Weeble and a little bit more details about his history. I mean, his past, how you know he came to believe that he is Whitebeard's son and everything. Because even if he had this white mustache, you know, because it's a little bit much more bigger than Whitebeard's, it can be easily a makeup. It can really be easily false beard, a false mustache, false. It can be it can easily be a makeup, nothing more, nothing more. In the short words, how I see it, the Miss Bucky brainwashed him to believe he's Whitebeard's son, something that he is not. In the way how I see it, maybe a little bit too rough, but that's how I see it. Because how I believe, and everybody will agree with me, Whitebeard's only family was his crew and his alliance, nothing more. That's what I'm gonna say. So, with all being said, I mean, the only prediction I can have, the only thing I can say is maybe in the future we're gonna, like I said before, we're gonna find out about his past, his flashback, his connection with Miss Bucky, maybe a few little bit clues, you know, if we're gonna find out about if he really is Whitebeard's son or not. Maybe we're gonna have a little much more clues than, you know, after, you know, this first revelation of the character. I know, but for now I'm done. So yeah, that's all I have to be. That's all I have to say. So yeah, I'm done. Rate the video, comment, subscribe. Give me a first game. Someone which personally think about Edward Weeble himself. If he really is his son. If you really think he's Miss Bucky is his mother, because I think it's not. Drop me a like, I would appreciate that. Peace everyone. Have an awesome rest of the day. Drop me a like, I would appreciate it, like I said before for the second time. Have an awesome rest of the night here in Europe. The other side, have an awesome rest of the day. Lord of Shadows, like always, signing off.